Welcome back to the Little Quilt House. My name's Amanda Little, and if you're new here, I make quilting, dressmaking and general sewing videos every Sunday at 9 AM. I wanted to tell you about the Minerva Crafts blogger network that I've recently joined, show you some of the fabrics that I've picked, and also talk you through my first project for them, which was the Closet Case Patterns Celio Dress. Thank you for taking a part of your day to be here. If you're not part of the community yet, it would mean the world to me if you could give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, it's free to do so, hit the notification bell so that you never ever miss a video. So without further ado, let's have a look at the fabrics. Every 8 weeks they send me a list of fabrics to choose from. They send me those fabrics free of charge in return for a blog post. Now that blog post is exclusive to Minerva, you won't be able to find it on my own website. I'll leave a link down below so that you can go and take a look at all the posts on their website. These ones aren't going to appear for a few weeks yet. I will let you know on my social media when they do appear so you can go and have a look. So I'm going to go through the fabrics with you one at a time. You're going to have to excuse me, I'm going to have to keep glancing at my laptop just to check that I'm giving you the right information. The first fabric that I've got is a really nice John Caldor Ritual, how are they describing it? Ritual plain stretch poly spandex jersey dress fabric. This one is in the colourway Coffee. It's almost 57 inches wide. They class it as a medium weight. It's got a really good stretch. And because it's a polyester and spandex mix, it's got a really good recovery to it as well. It's classed as a ITY knit, that means interlock twist yarn. And with this fabric, I plan to make the McCall's 6963. I think that I'm going to make view C, the 3/4 sleeves, but with the cowl neck of view A and B, which is just a slightly lower cowl than views C and D. So at some point, I'm going to show you, take you along with me as I make that one up. Okay, so the next fabric that I've got is called plain luxury crepe dress fabric. Now this one is really nice. I should also say that I have washed all of these fabrics. I've pre-washed them all at 40 degrees, tumble dried them on warm and not ironed them. So you're seeing them, I suppose, in the worst possible state. This fabric is gorgeous. It's a medium weight crepe. It's completely opaque, so there would be no need, I don't think, to line it. It's 59 inches wide and this colour is teal. So what I plan to make with this fabric is the McCall 7351. I think that I'm going to go with view D, but I am going to lengthen it. View D at the moment is just on the knee. I think I would prefer it if it was, I don't know, 6 inches or so longer, maybe just midi length. So the next fabric is this gorgeous taupe Duchess satin. It's a stretch satin. It's a heavyweight fabric. Again, I think this one, let me just check. This one is almost 53 inches wide. On the front, it's got a matte satin finish. And then on the reverse, it's got a crepe, even more matte finish. For this fabric, I'm going to make the M7931, and I'm going to do view B, which is the longer length. It's a bias cut skirt. This was inspired, I saw, well you probably all saw, Meghan Markle wore a dark chocolate brown version over the winter, and Amanda Holden also wore a lighter version. I just thought it was a really nice, classic, flattering shape. So I'm going to give this one a go as well. So the final fabric that I want to show you, and this is the fabric that I'm going to use for my first project, is this linen look cotton fabric. It's 100% cotton. The colour is Bordeaux. Now this has been washed. When it arrived, it was a much smoother finish. You can see that it does sort of fluff out and bulk up a little bit. Another tip, it did bleed a lot in the wash. So if you do get this fabric for yourself, then you might want to consider putting a couple of colour catchers into the wash for the first and maybe even the second wash too. So this fabric's quite sheer. It's not a fabric perhaps that I would use for the winter, but for summer it's going to be fine. The colour is Bordeaux. This fabric I think is perhaps showing up darker on camera than it is in real life. When I've finished it, when I've made the garment up, I'll give you a twirl outside in the sunlight so that you can see its true colour. As I say, it was called Bordeaux and it was a very dark damson plum colour when it arrived. After 2 washes it's faded. It now looks a bit more like a faded plum colour. I'm a little bit disappointed, but I'm going to make the garment up and it might not matter when the garment's complete. But I will give you the feedback and let you know what I think about it. The pattern that I've got in mind for this fabric is the closet case Celio dress. I don't have the pattern as a hard copy. I've purchased the pattern as a PDF. I've printed all my pages off. I've yet to stick them together, which is such a tedious job. But I will show you how I paste the pattern pieces together. I like to trace them off so that I've got the master copy untouched for future use, in the vain hope that someday I might lose some weight and be able to make it in a smaller size. I'll link below to the Closet Case website where I purchased the PDF pattern from. I'll also link all the other patterns that I've purchased and the fabrics. All the details will be there for you. At some point in the next few weeks I'll be making them all and filming them as I go along. I hope you'll join me for those videos, but for now I'm going to get started with the Bordeaux fabric and the Closet Case Celio dress. Hi, just a few things that I forgot to mention in that earlier video. When I'm filming, would you like to see it all the way through? So from flat pattern adjustments on the paper pieces, cutting out, all of the way through the sewing process, right up until the finished garment? Or would you rather just see me sew? If you could let me know in the comments down below or pop something onto Facebook or Instagram, message me, that would be great, just so I know what you want really, what to aim for. I have started to work on the Bordeaux fabric. It has been a complete pig, but I've captured all of that for you, so you'll be able to see that on next Sunday's video. I might even make it in a lighter coloured fabric. It's just a little bit difficult to see on screen, especially with using the same colour thread. So I'll have a look through my stash and possibly there'll be 2 colourways to show you next week, not just the one. What else? Right, I think that's it. Do apologise, work hair, work clothes, and cold sore. So yes, I think that's all I wanted to ask. Yeah, let me know. Do you want to see it all the way through from the minute I cut out the pattern paper to the minute that I've got the garment on? Or do you just want to see me, do you want me to chop it down and tidy it up? Your choice, let me know. Have a really good week. Bye.